here we have question 8 from chapter 2.1, and this question is in function notation. We're trying to find the largest possible set here. We can see that we've got D, the domain that maps to R. This probably means that the domain maps to any real number. This is different to the range, by the way. Anyway, here is our function. F of x is equal to the square root of x plus 2 over x plus 1. Now, this is sort of asking us what is the maximal domain, also known as the implied domain for this function. Well, the implied domain is the values of x for which this function has meaning. If you divide by 0, this function is not going to have any meaning because dividing by 0 is undefined. Also, taking the square root of a negative number has no meaning because you can't multiply any real number by itself and then get a negative number. So over here on this line, we can see that for the square root of x plus 2, x has to be any number that's greater than negative 2. If x is a number that's less than negative 2, you're going to have a negative number under the radical here, which is not allowed, which won't give us any number with meaning. So that's one restriction on the implied domain. The other restriction is from the denominator here. So x plus 1, well, that can't be equal to 0. So the denominator, we can't let x be equal to negative 1. So really, what this means is that D, that's going to be any number from negative 2 to infinity, not including negative 1. So that's what this says here in interval notation. Another way you could write it is like this. So D is an element of anything from negative 2 onwards, including negative 2, because you can take the square root of 0, just get 0. So it's any number from negative 2 onwards, excluding a set with negative 1 inside it. And that's how that question works. Thanks for listening.